how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay, hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on to the next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah, oh shoot, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Hey, yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay, hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on to the next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah, oh shoot, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
been a second since I've been over here before the election, and you see what happened. Everything like I said it was going to happen. Just like I said it was going to happen. Your boy, your boy Trump, he pulled it out his ass. So yeah, and you would think that people would be getting themselves together, but we've been watching the K Hive collapse and going crazy. Yeah, I wasn't gonna come on till probably tomorrow, but I said, shit, I want to get on it because I'm not gonna want to talk about this tomorrow. I want to get into more back into, back into a regular news cycle. But we'll see what's gonna be happening. What's going on with y'all? How y'all week been? Have you been happy or have you been sad? Because a lot of people been sad. The happy people just been going about their business. I'll say that much. I haven't seen a whole bunch of hoopla from them, but from the people on that left side, boy, these people have been just spazzing out, boy. It's like they haven't. This what happened when there's no fathers in the house. On no matter where you call it, when you just a bunch of raising a bunch of weirdos, and I think that's what America needed was a damn wake up call. There was too much weird stuff happening and going so fast. I always said I'm for everybody getting some rights and stuff, but some of this stuff y'all was pushing is just too out there. And our brother Tariq Nasheed, he was talking about that trans stuff, and he spoke on that like at a length like some years ago. I remember that broadcast. And I was just thinking about that because I've been listening to this one audio book while I be at work, and they've been using this term in the audio book about trans because they're creating creatures and something where they mess with your DNA. So that will make you a trans person if they mess with your DNA. So that's why I was kind of with people taking that mRNA stuff that messes with your DNA and all that stuff. So yeah, it's kind of wicked. You got to be careful with all this trans stuff. This is why they're pushing. That's why they starting with letting these people play with their bodies and do what the hell they want to themselves because it's darker and deeper because then they can start messing around with the DNA cycle because it's all they counting at it and once they start okay well this guy's a trans and this woman, she's a trans. He's a trans. Well, he was a woman, but now he's a man. So when they start playing with that weird stuff, then they can get into the dark sciences and start saying, well, okay, so since people are doing that, why can't we just go ahead and mess with the genes and um, let's make some unicorns, and then they'll get into all that. So they're doing this stuff under the guise of yeah, it's people needing help and people who want this is how they start and this is why I always tell people it's a wicked slope because you got to always pay attention. The government never brings you nothing that's of productivity to you. You're supposed to be asking when they bring something to you, is it productive? What does it do and what is it supposed to make me do? What up, Big E? What's good, family? Just in here on a late night tap in. Just came in here real quick because you saw the K Hive was out there spazzing out. They been spazzing. And just the amount of sisters just wishing death on us. That's the other subject, other than that trans stuff I was just talking about because but this whole idea that these women are out here wishing death upon black men because um we didn't either follow the rules and enough of us either stayed at home or enough of us went to Trump. And some people, because you got this other narrative. I see a lot of weirdo, and it's always weird to me when I see other Negroes trying to refute that it was black people who kind of moved the needle. They act like, oh man, Latinos, they just showed who they is. Latinos been voting that way. There's nothing different from the way that Latinos voted. They voted the same way. And don't get fooled by those polls they put up right at the end showing you allegedly how and whom they know who voted for who. Because even at that point, they still show you she only got 78% of black people's vote. That's less than Hillary Clinton's 82% and Joe Biden's 87% back in 2020. Yeah, talking all that dumb shit, and it'd be goofy Negroes who be like, man, that wasn't no black people, that was Latinos, and I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was just enough black people to have discontent and stay on code and either one, not vote, or two, go for the couch. I've been speaking to a lot of younger brothers today, and a lot of them, they told me they didn't vote. They chose to stay home. Some people told me they cast a vote for Cornell. Some said for Jill Stein. That was the groups that kind of wanted to just, they wanted to vote. And then there was a lot of brothers and sisters who did go and vote Trump. I've seen the videos. So this whole narrative that we allowing, and even the white media themselves are starting to recognize it. They're saying themselves like, yeah, I think black people, the black male vote, they're saying it kind of themselves. Exactly. He damn near got like 24%. He damn near got 24%. So for people acting like there was no black people involved in that, I'm like, y'all kind of crazy. Because I'm like, even in their bullshit polls, it says 24%. So that's damn near just enough to move the needle and switch it up and mess it up on them. And it was black women too. Don't get that narrative wrong, because the most people I saw posting their videos were black women. Exactly. Exactly. It's playing in our face. Playing in our damn face. But this was like literally right after the election right here. I had saved this because I was going to go that night, but shit, I've been busting my ass, so I was like, shit. That's why I'm on here late tonight, because I had a bunch of shit to do that I passed out. Then I got back up, but look, here's Bill Hemmer from off of Fox. I think this was the night, literally election night. Oh, you saying he got 28%? See, last I saw it was 24. So, but I know that they still had numbers in counting, and I saw that he even like took freaking the battleground states and stuff, literally, and won the popular vote. Yeah, he didn't need all black votes. That's what I'm saying. He did not need all. But there was enough that said, shit, the hell with Kamala, that she could not win. But here, I believe this was right on election night. Let's go.
I want to come up to North Carolina. I'll show you a county. Okay, this is rural, and it's also African American. 47% African Americans. It's a small county here. It's called Anson, all right? Trump's winning, okay? What's that mean? Okay, this is Biden 4 years ago by 4 points, okay? So Trump right now flipping that county. Is there a minority vote out there that is helping to buoy his campaign? It's something we got to consider. Another thing I want to point out, just while I got you here, okay, guys? This is the part of the state that was racked by that hurricane, all right? This is Trump territory, all right? 61%, 68%, 81%. But come in here for a little bit.
So you had that right there where he's showing you that was election night. And he was showing you real time counties that were blue that flipped completely red. This was a full African American county, as you heard from his mouth. He said, he calling us the wrong word, African American, but a county of foundational black Americans. So we know that those were black Americans. They weren't tethers. They weren't nobody else. It's a nice little small town. Real nice. I went and looked it up. And it's mostly all black people out there. And that town completely, as he showed you, was an all blue town, and it went all for Trump. So this whole notion that we got some Negroes running around here want to give all the accolades to Latinos, like they did something, and it's not true. The Latinos voted the way they always vote, to the right. Just a couple of more of them came out, but that wasn't no difference than what they normally do. Same as with the Asians. The Asian population voted the same way they always vote, to the damn right. So, for the fools out there acting like, you know, no work was put in by black people, y'all just be tripping. Y'all just be tripping. Y'all like to trip for no damn reason. Y'all just want to find a reason to hate black men or hate black women. Because y'all like to, because we be catching hell no matter what. You know, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's how they try to treat us. And we saying the hell with all of that. We want all the smoke. We don't give a damn who don't like us no more. All that trying to be kiki and cock-con with everybody when they all got a knife in their other hand while they patting you with the other hand ready to stab you in the back. To hell with all of that. Like they always said, it's the economy, stupid. I got people still sending me messages, you wrong, she lost because she was a woman. No, she didn't lose because she was a woman. She was a woman with bad policies. The same as what happened with Hillary Clinton. And then did all this cringe stuff. Just as bad as Hillary Clinton when she pulled out hot sauce out of her damn purse. Exactly, Big E. We gonna do what we want to do. We not. Look, nobody's telling us what to fucking do no more. We are off that plantation shit. I've been awake for years. Ain't been no sleep over here. But what I'm saying is good to see a lot more of our people finally woke up. Hell, we already in the damn out of the frying pan and in the damn fire. So what else they gonna do? Stop being scared. Stop taking some shit for yourself and start standing on business. Stop just getting up here and voting. Voting is quid pro quo. What can you do for me? You want my vote? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That's what it is. There ain't no more of this, oh, just get out here, give me some catfish nuggets, and we gonna parade down the street. Oh, thank you, massa. We's here. We's gonna get out there and vote, because, ooh, them scary Republicans. Ooh, we can't defend ourselves, sir. So they gonna come in our house and they gonna get us. That's how they been having niggas. Oh, they gonna get you. And now you hear more of this, man, that Project 2025. And I've even seen some local media this morning trying to put that narrative out there. Yeah. Not all of them, though. We gonna get to the ones. We gonna get to the ones that are mad, because I don't know why they mad. Some of them talking about withholding SEX. And yeah, that's fine. Because some of you don't look like no man is coming to call anyway. But I digress, because I've seen some videos of some dudes with some hideous broads. You know? But anyway, here's another story pointing towards black men. And you know they got to always throw some butter biscuit Negroes in the end.
Is it easier to wear that hat here now than it was before?
It is. It absolutely is.
Across the country on Election Day, Harris received almost the same amount of support from black voters as President Biden did in 2020. But NBC News exit polls show that Trump made some inroads, gaining ground among black voters in North Carolina and more than doubling his support from black voters in Wisconsin. In Milwaukee, we met 26-year-old small business owner Giovanni Jefferson, who says Trump's message on the economy and immigration stood out to him.
The extra money in my pocket aside, I think what is most important is getting that southern border closed down. There's been way too many people.
But for many of the voters we talked to after braving early voting lines, it was Harris's message that won them over.
She out there is for those that they needed her. We ain't needed her.
It's different because it's a black woman that's running to be president.
The Democratic Party now trying to understand shifts in its core coalition.
You old niggas, see, I told you, you can't, this is what Professor Black Truth says. You can't trust these, the Black Authority says this, matter of fact. The Black Authority says you can't trust these old niggas. You can't. You see them right there. Oh, she about those who do. If she was about those, motherfucker, you wouldn't see people in Chicago that look like you laying on the street or in a damn tent. The hell is you talking about? She cares about those. She cares about those that are her people, illegal immigrants, the immigrant populace. Up here telling y'all a story about her mother buying a house in goddamn Canada. That's where she bought the house, in Canada, not in America. How the hell is y'all gonna even be running with that story? What's good, Commander Alpha Turkey? What's good? Yo, how can you even sit there and play in our face like that? Like, ain't nobody sat there and be like, wait, that bitch was in Canada. Her mama bought that house in Canada. She didn't buy that here in America. Shit. I don't even know what the hell is Canadian money. What the hell is even Canadian money? I was just trying to keep myself a little bit lower because it was showing me high in the green over this bit. Yeah, what the hell is even Canadian money? Is it maple syrup? I don't know what the hell Canadian, I forgot what their damn money is. Because I just spend American money when you go over to that bit. Ain't no transferring no money. Ain't no transferring no money over or nothing like that. But anyway, they always got to throw them butter biscuit Negroes. The old catfish crowd. I told you, it wasn't enough for them old Negroes to save her. We're going to get to some hate real quick. Because you got to always have somebody with some motherfucking hate. You better think a union member. You better think a union member. She is out here thinking a goddamn union member. And this was, I thought her concession speech, somebody went and juxtaposed her concession speech with Hillary Clinton. Oh, now I'm static. I'm going to check it on the other side. But then, yeah, they went there. Yeah, because I'm moving that damn mic and stuff around. But, uh-oh. Let me see if we can get that video, because something just happened real quick. Because we want this, I kind of want that video. Because I want y'all to see that the lady herself, there's not, thanks, Biggie. Is it still staticky? Let me take that out. Mic check. Am I still staticky? Hello? Damn, it's all right. All right. I don't know. Something's going on with that video. They don't want to let that shit be seen, because they know how bad Hillary Clinton. But there's a video. I'm gonna post it over my Instagram. But yeah, there's a video with her and Hillary Clinton kind of like juxtaposed together. But yeah, we're gonna listen to some decent sisters versus, because if you've been on Instagram or you've been on TikTok today, boy, you've seen the Crash Out posse. You've seen them on there crashing out, going crazy, calling you every name under the sun but a child of God. And they're really pissed off because, Kamani, instead of being mad at the Democratic Party for putting up a bad candidate with bad policies, who could have came out from the very beginning They making all these excuses. Oh, well, Biden should have stepped down sooner. Hey, even if he stepped down sooner, that would have been worse for her then. Y'all still don't get it. As people unraveled the onion, it got funkier and funkier. Y'all like, man, if the people got to know her more. That's what happened. We got to know her. We got to watch how fake and phony she was. Well, anyway, this K-Hive member right here said she's withholding SEX from y'all men. Y'all not getting nothing from her.
Donald Trump is president, and I think all women should stop having sex for the next 4 years. In protest and protection of your bodies. As we know, if that little baby inside you gives you any trouble and you need an emergency health care, you're fucked and you're gonna die. I think that is sufficient enough reason to stop having sex. Don't you agree? This vote wasn't a vote for Americans. This vote was for men. And unless we want to become the Handmaid's Tale, then us women need to protest because this is some buttery bullshit. I'm sorry to the women and minorities who aren't going to get the help that they need in the next 4 years. I'm sorry for the people who are impoverished, who are just going to keep dying from starvation and lack of healthcare and lack of governmental support. People are actually praising this guy, and it's a freaking joke. Look at the states he won. You won't catch me there. You'll catch me in New York City. And I'm sorry to all the women who...
Yeah, you probably a tether. With that look that she got going on right there, I don't know where the hell she come from. Good Lord. Well, y'all gonna miss out on that right there, y'all. If y'all can't get y'all none, y'all gonna miss out on getting y'all some of that. Who missing that hot hey nanny? He like, y'all men, y'all not getting none of this. You men's about to lose all of this. Big Shirley 2024 is like, y'all not getting none of this. Good Lord. What the hell is going on around her mouth? I can't say all the stuff Gooch the Great was saying about her earlier, but Gooch the Great had me die laughing. Good Lord. So this is what they think, some of them, and that's what she looks like. And I always say, that's going to be the type of woman who, you know, she's not getting no play anyway. You can stay up in New York with all them tethers until they knock you in your damn head and take your damn phone or whatever. Like a YouTuber I know who be watching, he go around, he be eating and shit, and the motherfucking goons got him. While he was going around shooting his videos, motherfuckers broke in his car and stole all his camera equipment. I think this happened in Chicago. Around them damn migrants. Hold up. And she said, y'all not getting those. But since we're going to have the hate, we got to have some love. There's a wonderful sister right here. She want to spread some love out to us.
So I'm scrolling and I see a lot of black women making videos talking down to black men who voted for Trump. And I just have to say, if you voted for Trump and you're a black man, thank you. And I thank you because I know exactly why you voted for Trump. You voted for secure borders so that us women and children can be safe. You voted for a strong economy so that us women and children can be provided for. You voted for our children to not be indoctrinated in this failed public school system. You voted for my right to not have to use the bathroom with a biological man. You also voted for our children not to be drafted into another endless, senseless war that only benefits the military-industrial complex. And also, you voted for the protection of our freedom of speech. The same freedom of speech that these evil, nasty, disgusting women are using to wish death upon you. So as a black woman, I just want to say thank you for voting for Trump. I truly appreciate you, and I'm going to speak life into you. I pray that God continues to protect you and guide you. I pray that He gives you the success that you deserve. I pray that He gives you the strength to lead your family and your communities. And And for anyone who wants to say in the comments that I'm a pick-me, baby, I'm already chosen. So what about you? It's Trump 2024. You already know. Thank you.
Boom! Thank you to that lovely sister right there. A pick-me who's already been chose. Some of y'all sisters out here, y'all mad because you can't be a pick-me. Because you know if you was out there in the garden, in the light, a motherfucker ain't picking you out of that bed. You said, what? A garden in the light, and you that flower that's in the bed, and ain't no man gonna pick you. He gonna walk right through there and walk right by you. That's what you're mad, because you've been thinking you a flower when you're nothing more than a damn dandelion. You offer a little nutrition, but that's it. You don't offer anything else. You don't enhance the man that's around you. I say this again. If you're a woman and you don't enhance the man around you, you fail. You an accomplice. You an accoutrement to him. You supposed to make him better. If you've been around men all your life and none of them got better being around you, you need to think about yourself. And if no man ain't get around you and he ain't try to help you and tell you something, then shit, you should have known then. He didn't have your best interest at heart. He didn't have your best interest at heart. But I love that wonderful sister, because we got to have the counter narrative, you know. We got to have the sisters that love us, because, you know, there's a lot of hate out here for black men. But y'all don't got the smoke for all these other guys. There ain't none of they women, are the white women kicking the white men, are the Indians over there kicking the Indians. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. But I know we over here catching hell. And only a fool could not see the way this damn election was going. My bad, yeah, I'm sorry. I was over here moving shit again. Every time I fuck with that. And is it still Saturday or is it cool yet? Try not to fuck with that shit up. I'm over here busy-handed right now doing, and I'm over here going through this damn paperwork too, so I've been moving this off of I got it on my laptop. I just need to stop being lazy and go grab me another headphones, because I sat here and dropped these and bust them up. I knocked the damn ear off and I duct taped the shit back together. And I've been meaning to go buy the damn electronics store the other day. I just drove right past that shit. Because these damn bastards, they've been working me to death. It's Christmas season, man. People want this Christmas stuff. And this where I get that bag at right here. So, shit, I'm dead. This where you get that money. That money coming heavy right now. I don't say shit. I just get in there and grind. But it was good that, like I said, it was good to see Trump, because like I said, that whole thing about no taxing on taxing our overtime. You know? Shit, they even will tax your holiday pay. And I heard him talking about that too. Like, shit, you already working on the damn holiday. Give me that money. That's especially for us black people who don't really celebrate the holidays like that, who want to get that money. That's time and a half. On a holiday. That's already time and a half. So yes, we want that money. We want that damn money, man. I wonder if y'all know this brother. He used to be on YouTube as well. I used to interact with him because he was a chef dude. He started on YouTube, then I think he got on one of those cooking shows. And I thought when brother did what he did, and after he got off them shows, I was like, yo, I feel like he was moving a certain way, because I don't really care about saying nothing about somebody else's motion. But when I see you looking like, you know, you a chef, bro. You shouldn't be out here like, you know, doing all this street shit and flossing. And yeah, somebody got at this brother. We'll get at him in a minute. But let's listen to this sister as she explains why she knew this was a failure from the start.
Y'all want to know why she lost? I'm going to tell you why she lost. The Democratic Party literally had the worst marketing strategy in history. Like, I saw this loss coming like a mile away. He's racist, he's racist, he's racist. Your candidate is a woman. This country's far more sexist than racist. Far more. So there's that group of people that are just automatically going to vote the other way. Then you lost the plot completely with black people. I haven't seen pandering this tacky since Hillary Clinton pulled that hot sauce out of her bag. You had Joe Biden on his first campaign talking about if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. Who the fuck? Kamala done turned her freaking rallies into the BET Awards. You got Meg Thee Stallion twerking on stage, Glorilla on stage bleeping out every other word of her song because she can't even rap her actual lyrics. Then completely lost the plot with women. You got penises swinging around kids' locker rooms and women's locker rooms. People who identified as a man yesterday and identify as a woman today are whooping women's asses in sports. Women having to encounter penises and testosterone in situations that were once sacred to them. Add that to the fact that y'all originally showed up with the same candidate who we watched falling all over himself in the street, slurring his words and losing his train of thought mid-fucking press conference. And y'all still picked him, although y'all had Kamala as vice president at the time, which means even y'all knew she wasn't going to win this. But y'all threw her in the game fourth quarter anyway. Then you got the everyday Democrat thinking they could bully people into voting their way, which is actually turning people off and running people out of the party. Mind you, election happened while everybody's hungry and broke. Rent was just due. Mortgages was just due. It's after the first, and we've been under this leadership for 4 years, so it feels like it's because of them. Then the Republicans keep stopping us. We can't get anything done because Republicans keep stopping us. So what's the point of voting for you if you can't get nothing done? Y'all gave Donald Trump a freaking Supreme Court seat when y'all let Ruth Bader Ginsburg die at damn near 100 years old in the freaking Supreme Court. It's very, very clear the Democratic Party has just been raw dogging it through life for a minute. Mind you, I voted Democrat for 16 years straight since Barack Obama's first presidency, but I knew how this was gonna go. And she ain't just lose, she got her ass whooped. I'm talking about when I went and looked at the states, how the states were voting that were remaining, he was gonna get over 300 electors. Like, she was getting her ass whooped. It wasn't even a close race. And as much as y'all talk shit about Donald Trump, we talking about a marketing genius. Like, if you watch documentaries about this guy or or research him, the way he came up, the guy's a marketing genius. Like, from putting his last name on everything to marketing himself as a billionaire even before he was a billionaire. Dude been on a political campaign literally, it seemed like, for 40, 50 years. Your party was unprepared, does not understand what the average American's issues are and concerns are, and didn't have a candidate that stood a chance in hell. So it is what it is. And don't try to say it was a specific group that voted for him. No. Every group voted for him because the way the numbers turned out, there's no way he swept like that without the support of everyone. Every demographic. Y'all went too far left. Too far. Pump your brakes.
Basically, yeah, some of the things he said is true, but you know, we get a little pushback on the marketing genius, but he did learn a lot when he was on The Apprentice. He did become, that's when he became a force, and you started seeing him everywhere when he was on The Apprentice. So all y'all people get mad, really, if y'all want to get mad, go back and blame NBC. Go blame the Peacock instead of blaming regular people. Because the 47th president, Donald J. Trump, you know, that's when he started really getting that, you know, out in the public like that. Before, he was just something we saw in New York, you know. But now, Trump gonna turn it up, I guess. Mic check, mic check, mic check. God damn. He over here fucking with the water. Let's go. But yeah, the writing was on the wall. Was on the damn wall. Let's listen to this sister coming up right here. She's having something to say about women. Then we got this weird case about the chef. And we're going to go back to my other sister. Then we're going to get into some lefties crashing out. We ain't going to be here that long. Just wanted to come in here and tap in because we will be here tomorrow. Hey, Charlize, what's good, beloved? I am. I'm sounding robotic and static on the line. Yeah, that's why I was just trying to fix that damn shit. Who's over there? Let's see if Big E, if they let him in. They not. Let me see. You there, Big E?
Breeze, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Man, I don't never seem to, can never hear you.
Can you hear me? Let's see, let me go out again.
I cannot hear you at all, bro. You ain't coming through.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Big E, can you hear me, Big E? I can hear you. I can hear you, Big E.
Man, I don't know what the fuck. I cannot hear you, bro.
I can hear you. All right, thank you, Shirley. I can hear you. Let me see. I can hear you, bro. I don't know why it does that, but I can hear you. I don't know why you can't hear me. What did we do last time that you fixed that? Oh, Charlotte.
Yeah, I can't hear y'all though. I don't know what it is. It say everything is on, but I can't hear none of y'all.
That's crazy. I can hear you clear as day. Charlie said both of us are clear. Let's see. Got her, got that. Okay.
Nah, bro, I can't hear y'all.
Are you okay?
This shit is crazy how I can't hear y'all, bro. Everything is lit up green, but I cannot hear y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can hear you. Got you nice and clear. Let's do that, and then let's wait. Shit, oops. I'm reposting it again. Hold on, let me repost it again. Cause I don't know if it was something wrong. Cause I think we did it like twice or something last time. What the hell are we doing? There we go again. Boom. There it is again, Big E. I just dropped it again, family. Let's get to this dude real quick while we're waiting for Big E to come back through. But yeah, I believe his name was Tobias Dorzan. I remember him from YouTube, and I remember him, he was on one of those chef shows. But yeah, this fair use, YouTube, fair use, this for educational purposes. Be careful when you're out here in these streets. And if you're flexing on the internet, be careful, family.
Just after 10 Thursday night, police say Tobias Dorzan and his female companion were returning home and had just gotten out of an Uber when 4 gunmen jumped out of a white SUV and opened fire.
3 of the males were armed with handguns. 1 was armed with what we believe is a short rifle of some sort.
Multiple cameras mounted on homes near Kirkwood Place captured the gunfire. We want to warn you, the sound of the gunfire may be disturbing to some.
Crazy.
Was the gunfire preemptive before they even asked for any kind of money or wallets or anything like that? Or?
Yes, it was.
They just shot him.
Absolutely. No question.
From surveillance video obtained by News 4, you can see the gunman then robbing Dorzon as his companion limps to hide behind
that
a
just
nearby
still
car.
Don't add up to me. Y'all
Dorzon
just
can be
start
heard
coming
begging
out,
for his
burning
life.
bro down.
Anna Valdez was watching election night returns when she heard the gunfire and looked out to see 2 people on the ground.
I didn't even think. I just ran out to I don't know if I was going to help him because I don't have any medical training, but I just wanted him to hear that somebody was on the way, so I told her, just sit down because she was injured, and I told him somebody's on the way, somebody's coming.
This is barbarous
that's
activity and conduct by
Tobias
violent criminals.
Dozens of shots were fired and multiple cars were hit. Chief Jared Towers says investigators are now looking for this white SUV leaving Kirkwood Place after the shooting. Tobias Dorzon owns 2 restaurants in the county, including the Huncho House. News 4 has so far been unable to reach the chef or members of his family. In Hyattsville, Paul Wagner, News 4.
It's just crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, you got to be careful out here, man. These people today are wild. You don't know. Oh, shit. And you thinking yeah, I'm in a nice neighborhood. Yeah, that brother right there. He was a cool dude. He was a cool dude. Mm-hmm. Okay, you backstage, Big E. We're going to try to bring it back up, my brother.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I don't know what the hell that was. Hey, bro, first of all, let me speak on all this hate we've been getting.
Yes, sir.
It is absolutely crazy, and this is mainly to the ladies. It's crazy how you could be, it's your body, your choice, right? But then when it comes to a vote, nah, you just supposed to vote the way we say. I don't get this. You get what I'm saying? Well, they gonna tell us what to do with our bodies. No, I disagree with that, because when you see that man that you want to go have in relations with, didn't nobody tell you you had to do it. You get what I'm saying? When you let that man, when you lay it down with that man, it's only you and him. Only you can make him only you can make him put on that condom. Okay? I don't see nobody stopping you from being in charge of your body then. If you let that man go up in there and raw dog it and shoot up the club, you as a grown-up woman could have said no. Okay? So once again, you are in full control of your body. What you're looking for is a safety net, because you want to be able to raw dog, freely screw, but then you want to use birth control as a safety net. And it's dude, come on. And then, I've heard women say, why are y'all speaking on abortion? Blah, blah, blah. We not supposed to say nothing about it, right? Okay. Well, then don't ask for our vote on it either then. I mean, you get what I'm saying, Bree? Why you want us to vote on something that you don't want us to have, even though it's our seed that you're killing? You know what I'm saying? Even though if you have it, you want us to pay for it. But then when it comes to you wanting to get rid of it, we shouldn't have a voice.
Exactly. That's how I feel about that. I feel about if you're saying that the man has to pay for it, and we did in our stream last week, we did where this brother in Detroit, he's got to go to jail because a woman just went and lied and said that he was the father of her kids when he wasn't, and because she wanted to get some benefits, I guess some EBTs or whatever, and she had to use a name, so she used this brother, and now they gonna put him in jail, even though it's not his kids, and even though she lied, but she's not facing any goddamn consequences.
Hey, I want to ask Charlize, what you mean birth control on both sides? Like, what do you mean by that? Birth control on both sides?
Are we talking about condoms?
Because what I'm saying is, most of these people ain't in no relationships. A lot of these be one.
Yeah,
look, let's keep it 100 though. Let's keep one thing. Let's keep it a buck. Maury Povich and every court show in the land is literally getting rich off paternity frauds. Paternity fraud has gotten so bad that they are literally making paternity fraud laws because it's men that's finding out 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 years later that the kids that they was raising ain't even their kids. So that's kind of not fair when you out here letting any and everybody shooting up the club. Then you're going to be turning around, well, it's both. Well, it's both. What you mean it's both? If you out here got 2, 3 niggas shooting at the club and you don't know who niggas, and niggas don't know who their kids are, that's kind of not fair. You know, you got this man thinking that those his kids, them wasn't his kids. So if them wasn't his kids, if them ain't his kids, he raising, what you mean it's on both? She raw dogging somebody else but coming home to this dude. Look at, I don't care what court show it is. You remember it started off back in the days with like Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yeah, the Ricky Lakes and all that stuff.
Ricky Lakes, remember it started. Now that's how long ago they started. Jerry Springer's, right?
Yeah.
Then Maury Povich came along and he just strictly started doing paternity cases. 90%, 95% of them dudes wasn't a daddy. Now you go look at all of these court shows. These women is bringing dudes up there. Yeah, they hit, but they not even the daddies. Yeah. So what are we talking about? Like, what are we, Montel, so what are we talking about here? If these dudes ain't even the daddies to these kids, how you talking about the men? How the hell the man gonna practice birth control and she out here screwing everybody else?
True that. Montel, that nigga Montel, though, we gotta remember that nigga was out here out of pocket over Kamami. He was over here saying some.
Nah, he was just screwing her before. You remember before anybody knew who she was.
Yeah,
he was the first one to get a hold of her.
He was saying some goofy shit though. He was saying some goofy shit.
Well, yeah, you know he gonna defend this little ex. You know that's a notch in his belt. He used to date the former the vice president. So
I got a joint over on Instagram with him. I got him and Willie Brown. They had remember in The Color Purple when Mr. and Homeboy was sitting there and they was reminiscing about how they used to do Suge. That's how I got.
Hold on, Breeze. Hold on. Let me go stir my potatoes up. Hold up.
Yeah, go do your thing. Yeah, well, Charlize, if y'all know, in the Color Purple, there was a part with Mr. and that other dude, the City Cat. They I always say right there, if you ever pay attention to Mr. and that brother from the city, they doing a play on City Mouse, Country Mouse. A lot of black people don't know that. That's an old story that actually come from black folks.
Hey, all right, yeah, I'm back now. Hey, Breeze, but see, this is what I don't like about the women that are crashing out on us. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, we was trying to tell them, Breeze, while you're being disrespectful, Republicans only need 20 to 25% of the black vote. You're disrespecting black men as a whole, and the few women that they were calling mammies, you disrespected. Okay, we have more than 25% to give to the Republicans.
Exactly.
Okay, but instead of y'all trying to tell us, or at least stop insulting us, telling us that we're dumb, we're stupid, We're
Y'all ain't nothing
misogynists.
but niggas. Y'all ain't nothing but niggas.
Do
Y'all
you
real
want? Do
ghetto.
you understand? It's not this. Not now. Do you? They didn't talk to no other group of men like this.
Nope, nope.
But you think that just to get our vote, we could watch thought ass Meg the Stallion, retarded ass retarded B, all of these Diddy people. These y'all got Diddy sitting in jail, and y'all bringing out all his homies. What kind of? And we talking about a president.
Real talk, Big E, real quick. But did you see they had freaking Flo Milli out there? They couldn't barely play Flo Milli's song because it was
Bro,
all like.
do you see? Now Breeze, this is what I'm talking about. This is a presidential candidate looking to get your vote, and this trick is out here giving you a pop-out concert instead of telling you what she gonna do about this economy.
Exactly. She was gonna
And
be
then,
she was gonna be a city girl president.
yeah, but see, here go the thing. All them city girls that was crying, y'all already city girls.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying is, what are you not doing? What are you not able to do? If Trump didn't do nothing, what you talking about from 2016 to 2020, what the hell he getting ready to do now?
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. They're like, we're gonna lose our rights, and I'm like, what damn rights? Well, this is a
Did
good
you lose? But
segue.
did you lose them? Did you lose them already? Did he do it already? It ain't like he wasn't president.
Segue. What you said was a perfect segue for this sister right here. Let's listen to her. Come right back to you, Big E. Let's listen to her.
All right.
So to all these Kamala Harris supporters who keep crying and whining that their freedoms have been taken away, can somebody please explain to me, what freedoms have you lost now that Donald Trump has been elected and he's going to be taking office in January? What is it that you will no longer be able to do come January 20th, 2025 that you were able to do now? Because everything that Kamala Harris has run on has been a big load of crap. And when we talk about reproductive freedoms, some of the women I have seen discussing this topic look absolutely ridiculous. I have seen women 50, 60 years old talking about the freedom to reproduce. You know good and well that you have lost that freedom a long time ago, and it wasn't Donald Trump or anybody else who took it away from you. It was nature. That's first of all. Second of all, women already have the freedom to choose what they want to do with their own bodies. If they do not have the freedom to choose what they want to do with their own bodies, how are women getting pregnant? Unless it is a case of rape or incest, the reason you got pregnant is because you made a decision for what you wanted to do with your own body. You have the freedom to choose what you do with your own body and not let the government decide what you do. It wasn't the government who chose the partner that you decided to sleep with. You made that decision for what you wanted to do with your own body. If you don't want to get pregnant, you have the freedom right now to choose any number of birth control that suits you. You also have the freedom to choose the partner that you lay down with and make sure that you don't give yourself to a person who is not worthy of you. You also have the freedom to be celibate. You have all of these freedoms right now. And if you are in a relationship, you have the freedom to make sure that you are financially stable before you bring the child into this world. All of these freedoms you currently have. None of these freedoms are going to be taken away when Donald Trump takes office in January. Everything Kamala Harris told you is a lie. She's talking about people need the freedom to love who they want to love. You already have the freedom to love who you want to love. The Supreme Court made gay marriage legal in all 50 states. If you want to get married, whether you're a straight person or a gay person, you have the freedom right now to love who you want to love.
Yep. That's a fact. Oh, that's a fact, bro. Ain't that what I was saying? What did she say that I wasn't saying, Breeze? You there, Brody? I can't hear you. Dude, I hope that shit ain't tripping again, bro. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, I'm bad because they were fucking with the water because I was trying to let sis finish cooking and they started fucking with
So
me.
to all these Kamala Harris supporters who keep crying and whining that their freedoms have been taken, a decision for what you wanted to do with your own body. If you don't want to get pregnant, you have the freedom right now to choose any number of birth control that suits you. You also have the freedom to choose the partner that you lay down with and make sure that you don't give yourself to a person who is not worthy of you. You also have the freedom to be celibate. You have all of these freedoms right now. And if you are in a relationship, you have the freedom to make sure that you are financially stable before you bring the child into this world. All of these freedoms you currently have. None of these freedoms are going to be taken away when Donald Trump takes office in January. Everything Kamala Harris told you is a lie. She's talking about people need the freedom to love who they want to love. You already have the freedom to love who you want to love. The Supreme Court made gay marriage legal in all 50 states. If you want to get married, whether you're a straight person or a gay person, you have the freedom right now to love who you want to love.
Yeah, so like what she's saying, all those gay people who were crashing out, the Supreme Court that y'all scared of made it legal for gay marriage.
Yeah, but it's only them. It's only just them really, really radical gay people that was crashing out, bro.
Yeah, regular gay people wasn't doing it.
This is what this is what I'm saying is, look, this is the part that I don't like. Why do you not respect black people like you respect everybody else? You get what I'm saying? Like, why when it come to us, it's, Project 2025. Ooh, he gonna put you back in chains. Ooh, he gonna do, you get what I'm saying? It's always that kind of shit every time they come holler at us.
It's got to be fear tactics. Got to put you Negroes back on the plantation.
Yeah, but they don't, but what I'm saying is they don't come at Mexicans like that. They haven't, that's why they look.
They the banditos. They were the banditos.
Look, Charlize, look, Breeze, did y'all know that Kamala Harris was so bad that the Amish population even voted for Trump?
Yeah, I was just about to show that video.
The whole Amish, bro. Look, hey, you ain't never heard of them even being in no election. But this broad is so bad. Breeze, really look at that. She was so bad that people you've never heard of, even in presidential elections before, wanted to vote this broad out.
Yeah, we're gonna look at that video right now. Matter of fact,
the Amish, bruh, the Amish, they still in horse and carriage, and they said, "Oh no, she got to go."
Well, there was something about some rules they came down on them on the farms about, and it kind of got them.
They wasn't having it.
And they normally weren't registered to vote.
They made sure they did this. Now, Breeze, but how bad do you have to be, though? You get what I'm saying? Like, dude, you bad.
Here it goes right here.
It's been alleged that an angered Amish community won Pennsylvania for Trump. Reports have suggested that earlier in the year, government agents raided a local Amish farm over unpasteurized milk, enraging the Amish community, leading the nearly 100,000-strong community into registering to vote. Experts have said that the movement could have won Trump tens of thousands of new votes in the crucial swing state.
See?
Something about pasteurized milk, and they said, "The hell with this, y'all."
Look, you messing with their money. You over there messing up their money. They said, "Oh no, we ain't having that.
Too much.
We ain't having that."
This is what I'm trying to say. They did too much encroachment on shit that they should have been leaving alone. The Amish been up there doing what they've been doing for years. Why would you go and start messing with those folks?
Because, man, this is what I was trying to say. Kamala Harris is really not no American. I don't see, look, this is my thing here. Why would her allegiance be to America when she don't have no roots here? Exactly. None of her people grew up here. She grew up, and she herself grew up in Canada. Exactly. Why would she have roots here? Hold on, Bree.
thing I always tell people. I'm like, yeah, why would we believe this woman has any allegiance to the United States? She just kind of stepped in here as a stepping stone, and then everything was in Canada, and then she came back down here. It's almost like they were grooming her and prepping her for this a long time ago. They was creating this cosplay. And, you know, maybe that's why Willie Brown be looking the way he be looking. Like, whatever the hell she did. Heels up Kamala. Damn, I wanted to play Shorty.
All right. Well, yeah, bruh. I'm really disappointed in them sisters because it's like, again, bruh, I don't understand with everything going on in America why they feel that abortion should be our number one priority. You know what I'm saying? You up here hollering, oh, niggas broke, niggas this, that, and the third. Okay, well, when we telling you we want to get the economy on track, y'all sitting up telling us abortion, abortion, abortion. Y'all are so selfish. And the media, because come on, Breeze, do you know Donald Trump personally? Does he come to your house? Does Kamala Harris come to your house? Okay, so why are we worrying about these people personally? You know what I'm saying? It's about the economy. You get what I'm saying? When Trump was in office, everybody had more money, but then the first thing these bros tell you when they get mad is, oh, nigga, you broke. Okay, well, why the hell, if I'm broke, then why should you feel like abortion should be a priority to me if I'm broke? You get what I'm saying? You shouldn't be fucking if you
gotta pay for abortion.
Yeah, but if you can't, look, if you as a mother, right, because you out here screwing too. And this is the part about these arguments that I don't like. When you try to tell a woman a man could just dip, you're still going to be stuck with the baby. You could be saying what's right, what's wrong. That's not going to feed that baby. You cannot make a one-night stand raise a baby. You cannot make somebody that you was not in a committed relationship with raise a baby, whether they want to or not. Exactly, Charlize. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we got immigrants flooding the neighborhood.
Yeah. So why but Breeze, but what I'm saying is we got women that's saying that shouldn't be no priority. We watch the people in Chicago. We watch immigrants getting brand new houses. We watching black women getting put out their apartments and immigrants moving into the apartments that they just put the black women out of. Okay, why the hell is that not a damn issue? And y'all got us worried about, or y'all worried about abortion? We got a woman, it was a black woman in Chicago that was crying that she had to sell her food truck and she watched a migrant buy it with the loan she got from the government.
Yep, I saw that video.
You see what I'm saying? But they telling us we the enemy because we not worried about abortion. Who tripping here? Is it us or them? Who really tripping here, Breeze? Who really tripping?
It's definitely them.
We saying that, and look, she said, look, Charlize, I know you heard it too, because you seem to be up on a lot of stuff. She said her priority was sex changes for illegal immigrants and inmates. She literally said she want gender. You get what? Like, wait a minute, huh? So we not supposed to be worried about the borders and all these taxes. Everything that went up. I'm talking about from car insurance, everything. But our focus is supposed to be some transgender, turning some men into women in prison. Yeah. As soon as the immigrants get over here, offer them a sex change. That really? Yeah. That's what we supposed to be worried about, huh? Okay. And our women are mad at us because it's like, oh, nah, we worried about abortion. Okay, but what is the top brass saying? If they saying, if Harris All them talking about what we weren't about homosexuality and this, they not thinking about abortion. They telling you what they trying to push. Yeah, they want you to kill your kids, but they ain't telling nobody else.
Exactly. Well, that's what I was saying.
Sure.
It's just so funny. They put this in our communities. They've been telling it directly, literally directly to our faces, and they haven't said the same thing to other communities.
Nah, but Breeze, look at the play. Now, peep game. You remember it started with just removing the father from the house. You remember Florida Evans had to fight to have James on the show.
Exactly.
They killed him off. You remember the Fresh Prince? He was the star of the show, but you remember he had to go live with Carlton and them, right? You remember his mama was whatever and his daddy left him. And his daddy left him, remember? Okay, so now let's fast forward. We see what they, Lucius and Ghost, they already make us look messed up, but now let's fast forward today. It ain't about not being a father there. Now we need to just get them to start killing their kids now. We already got them. We already got black women with that I'm a strong, independent woman, I don't need no man, but they still out here recklessly screwing. All them kids are going eventually to grow up to be black men and women. So guess what? It's just like Margaret Sanger say, the best way to kill a nigga is from the womb. So now we got to get all these, we got them with Amber Rose, we got them on Thought Culture, right? So now they out here recklessly fucking, right? So, you got women that's out here sneak dicking and got their homies taking them to the abortion clinics and stuff like that, right? So now they're just preaching abortion, women's right. You should have the right to kill your baby.
Yeah, that's what we want. Trump talking about that, Charlize. That's in his first 40 days agenda. He said he gonna.
But here go the thing. This is what I'm trying to tell these mothers today. If they convince you to kill your babies today, how many black people you think gonna be here tomorrow? Look at the world that you're bringing. If you do have kids, you killed off most of your people, and the ones that's left is gonna be rainbow warriors, men that think they women and women that think they men. You get what I'm saying? I mean, really look at what's going on. It's a bunch of soy boys and all. Look at what's happening out here, bro.
Man, I just be watching the damn studs buying the duct tape at my job. I'm looking at them like, I know what you're doing with that. They stop and look at me when I'm looking at them. And I'm looking at them like, I know what you're doing with that, girl.
Yeah, but
by putting that duct tape on.
But Breeze, look at this. You heard us say this on Red Show. Okay, them illegals come over here. The first thing they do is start dumping babies. Then they grow up and start dumping babies. How you think Latinos got to be the biggest demographic in America now by coming over here and dumping babies? Now you got to respect them just on numbers. Okay, now guess what? If we'd have been having our numbers up, we'd have been took over already because it'd have been too many of us. Because if you in California, see, I'm in California. Right. See, almost all the West Coast damn near is full of Mexicans. But just think, if all them could have been straight black people, the way the Mexicans is everywhere, we'd have been everywhere, but they taught our women to kill the babies.
Look, I'm in Virginia, and they out here, they flooded out here heavy. Like the whole damn town. I'm telling you, I was like, shit, one day, I forgot where the hell I was going.
And if you stay out there in the next 10 years, that population is going to double, triple. Yeah, I'm in Cali, Charlize. We told niggas this too. Everybody say, oh, no, them Cali niggas just soft. They did. Nah, California was the prototype of what the Democrats was trying to do to the rest of the country. You see Chicago, you see Texas, you see New York. They ain't did that in Detroit because them niggas in Detroit is a different breed. They not having it. You see it in Atlanta. They done brought them to Atlanta now. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't nobody paying attention.
We would have been worse off out here in Virginia we let Tim Kaine back in as the governor. But when he
But guess what?
governor, that's when we started getting flooded with all these Guatemalans, all these Salvadorians.
Right, but guess what? If we'd have had our numbers up, we wouldn't be worrying about this.
Word up.
This is what I'm saying. They taught us to kill our kids. They taught us to kill ours from the womb.
To unalive them and get rid of them.
But it's people that can come over here right now, don't know no English. If she pregnant, she could walk right into a hospital and get free health care for her and her baby. Get WIC, get food stamps, get money, get a place to stay. So see, they take care of them while they telling you to kill yours. Now look, now really peep this, Breeze. The woman that these women wanted you to vote for that's crashing out for you, right? They let the migrants come over here, get free health care for their kids, free school and housing and everything, right? While they convincing you to kill your kids while they evicting black women at a record rate right now. Make that make sense?
Yep.
This administration.
Yep. Under this administration, yep, they putting all those Section 8 chicks out on the street.
Do you understand? Because guess what? The government said we'll pay 3 times the rent if you house these immigrants. So all them Section 8 ones that's paying $50, $60, $70 for rent, oh no, you got to go. Because the government is giving them $2,500, $3,500. So yeah, now
some places, as we saw with one video, with the Africans up there in Rhode Island, they paying their rent for a whole 2 years.
that's what I'm saying. But the black women, what are the black women getting?
They not paying Section 8. They paying
full rent. Right. So now, what did
Section 8 people gotta go.
and look, now what did they give black women? They gave you a pop-out concert with Meg up there clapping her ass. They gave you Retardie B. They gave you Beyonce, and all she did was look. She went to an abortion rally talking about I'm up here as a mother at an abortion rally. Because that's all it was. Because every time Harris, everywhere she went up there to speak, all she kept saying was abortion and your right to choose. And that's all she kept saying was abortion. So how do you Beyonce? Right.
Stereotypical Latino woman. She's like, hey, and if you don't know, and she's like doing that yell. I'm like, that used to be the way Latino people sounded in comedy sketches.
No, Retardie B, but look, Retardie B, y'all don't, black women once again didn't get, that's another, Retardie B is emulating what she think black women's culture is. Latino women don't act like that.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's the stereotypical one that they were having.
Right. Okay, so that the way she talk, right.
Hey, you know that, because I seen her around real Latinos.
Yeah, I sure did. Now again, black women. Once again, Charlize, real talk, Charlize. When they wanted, because you remember Biden did the same thing. He actually, when for his campaign, he actually talked to Cardi B. Okay, and she talking about, yeah, black people need this and we need that. Hold up, bro. Why you ain't talking to real black people? Exactly. She's not that. Exactly. That's what we saying. But guess what? But guess what? At that rally, who was she out there talking to? That was mainly black women. She was out there. That was mainly black women. Now Cardi B got what? How many kids she got now? And she telling you about a boy. How do people that got their kids already trying to tell the women who don't have none they need to kill their kids? What kind of shit is that?
Wicked work. That's wicked work, bro. That's wicked work.
Man, nasty wicked work, Breeze. Women already got kids telling women who don't have kids, you got the right to kill your kids.
Wow, shit, yeah, we can't. That's why I've been telling people. I was like, I took Like I said, shit, I've been cussed out all this morning. I got cussed out all this morning, boy. And
Look, Charlize.
I was like, I didn't even vote for Trump. But I got
Look,
cussed out all
Charlize.
this morning.
I'm a black man with black kids. All my kids black. All my kids by black women, right? I got a daughter. But I done had so-called homegirls telling me I ain't got no right to be talking about black women's bodies and abortions and all this, but then you gonna let a non-black stripper who admitted that she used to drug and rob men who been on the pole, who made a nasty ass, one of the most nastiest, disgusting songs you could ever hear in WAP, had her and Meg Thee Stallion scissoring on stage.
On stage, yeah.
For performers, but yet I'm not qualified to talk about. Yeah, oh, okay, cool. We falling that bad. That's how far we falling. You would rather listen to Retarded B, a felon stripper, who just literally told Offset she let Stephon Diggs hit when she was 8 months pregnant with his child. This the woman, see, and you had women up there clapping for that. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it was an embarrassment. Complete embarrassment.
A straight in this like y'all ladies wasn't offended. And then look, Breeze, they was talking that bullshit to us when we said, hold up, who the fuck do Obama, Plies, Willie D, DL still? Who the hell you niggas think y'all are coming to point y'all finger at us like that, nigga?
Yeah, I was surprised by Willie D.
I wasn't.
By Willie D, but then I did notice he been simping a little bit here and there.
No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Charlize, I only watch to get clips because it's like a woman who's sitting up there. Look, Charlize, if you a 50-year-old woman out there clapping to Cardi B, you retarded as hell. Why the hell is 50, 40, and 50-year-old women sitting up here hollering, talking about Cardi B, and she know what she talking about? That woman can't even form a whole sentence. She sound like a whole fifth grader. Tell me Cardi B don't sound like a damn fifth grader.
Remember on Living Color, they had the part where they was playing like they were Latinos. She's like, and Chi-Chi, he gonna get crazy legs, and crazy legs, they're gonna come. She sound like them characters on the fucking In Living Color.
Man, come on, man. Cardi.
I'm gonna get that post. I'm gonna get that.
Right.
That shit up because she's like, yeah, you gonna get Chi-Chi, you gonna go get crazy legs, and crazy legs gonna go get Casper. He said crazy.
Hey, but look, Charlize, look. This what I be trying to tell people. Look at this spiritually. Now, see, for me, I'm the Hebrew Israelite. My name is actually Shemuel, but you know I'm E. Eric is my name. Okay. Now look at it spiritually. Okay. I don't care whether you Christian, Catholic, Protestant, Muslim, Mormon. Abortion is strictly forbidden in the eyes of Yahweh, even of the Christian God, even though it's still Yahweh. But abortion is forbidden. Abortion is an abomination. Homosexuality is an abomination. A man putting on a woman's clothes like RuPaul and Tyler Perry and all that goes against everything, whether it's the Bible, Quran, I don't care which one you read. All of that is strictly forbidden. Now look at what the Democratic Party stands for spiritually. They want you to kill your kids. They support gay marriage, right? They are trying to say that they're trying to turn men to women. When look at what D-Wade did to his son. We all seen it. Look at what Will Smith kids look like, right? Now, this is what the Democratic Party represents. Look at it again spiritually, Breeze. It don't matter what it is you practice. If you into that word, everything that the Democratic Party stands for is the Antichrist, bruh. Because it's an Antichrist lifestyle that they're promoting. They want your kids. Look, Tim Walz wanted to put tampons in the boys' bathroom, son. Where's a boy going to put a tampon? Why do they have drag queens trying to teach kids in school? Right. It's been in your. Nah, hold up. Look, Charlize, but see, peep game. Now, I don't know how old you are, and I'm not asking, but you know, I'm a veteran out here. Okay. The one that told you the truth long time ago, it was Flip Wilson. If you remember, he had a character named Geraldine. And that character, he was a red dress with a ponytail, and his catchphrase was, "That devil made me wear this dress." So he was basically telling you what Hollywood was back then, right? Then you fast forward a little in Living Color. You remember it was Blaine and Twan, right? The movie things hated it with the snaps and all that shit, right? You remember? But everybody was laughing at it. Oh, and then before that, it was Bosom Buddies. You remember Tom Hanks and it was another little white boy. They had to fake like they was women to live in this apartment.
Yeah, they were slowly.
Right? Okay, then fast forward a little bit to the 90s, right? Okay, now look, fast forward.
There was a movie called, what was it called? Tootsie or something?
Yeah, Tootsie too. Yup, Tootsie, Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire. And look, but hold up, Breeze. But look, fast forward a little more. Now all of a sudden, they give you RuPaul. Right? You remember in the 90s they gave you RuPaul. You remember he had a show. Right?
I was turned off by RuPaul. I avoided him.
Okay, but then look, so now once they seen how, okay, then they turned around, they gave you remember when Wesley Snipes was hot, they gave you Tu Wong Fu, remember? Made that nigga put on the dress. You remember?
That's after Blade too. People don't.
Okay. You remember Big Mama's House? Right? You remember what was that movie? Joanna Man. Do you get what you see? What I'm saying? Now all of a sudden they started making it part of the regular programming. So now seeing a nigga in the dress is damn near normal to your kids.
Exactly. Like you
know what I'm saying?
You still revolted by it, but your kids have become normalized. Like, well, Dad, what's
that is correct. They think it's cool to go get a dress. You remember when Target had that product? They was trying to have you remember everybody boycotted Target behind that shit? Hey, Charlize, black women love Tyler Perry. You can't tell them nothing about that nigga.
Oh yeah, I used to get yelled at. You ain't watching
Look at Lee Daniels. Look at Lee Daniels. Look at Lee Daniels and Billy Porter was out there in the dress kissing Biden hand at a black church.
Yeah, that was wild. They had that nigga out there with a beard and shit. See, they used to try to make them try to shave their faces off before in these shows. Even when they had what's her name as Vera DeMilo. Was John Kerry when he had Jim Carrey when he played Vera DeMilo. You still shaved in your face. Now they just got a nigga out here with a wig, a dress on, and a beard and a goatee.
Man, check this out. And now look, they got shit like P-Valley. Look, you remember that movie, The Crying Game? That's another movie that was showing you that they was trying to do. If you remember that movie, The Crying Game, with Forrest Whitaker, that was when he thought that was a woman, that was a man the whole time.
That nigga got murked though.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying, if you remember that show, if you watch The Haves and the Have-Nots, they had the little black dude, Jeffrey. He was the son of the rich, powerful couple, but they was crazy. And his son was basically a homo.
I've never seen
Yeah, but they big show. Even look at Franklin Saint. Did you see Snowfall?
I watched Snowfall up to a point, and then I stopped. I was like, man, this ain't even adding up. It was at
Now, but look at how they. But look at how they disrespected us with that. Okay, did you watch The Wire?
Yeah, The Wire. Yep.
Okay, now look. Now this was about Baltimore, right?
Yeah, I lived through The Wire. That's how I.
Okay, but hold up. Listen what I'm saying. Listen to the way I'm going with this. Why did you have to go all the way to England and get Idris Elba to play a Stringer Bell when it was probably a Stringer Bell right there in Baltimore? That's who you made the show about. Okay. Why did you have to go overseas to get old boy name is Damson something? That's who Franklin Saint is. His name is Dam. Why did you go all the way? Why did you go all the way to England to get him when you got a nigga right here in LA that could have been Franklin Saint?
Because they know the energy was gonna be off, and it wouldn't be.
But what I'm saying is you still. Listen what I'm saying, Breeze. Listen what I'm saying. There is plenty of black men that could have fit that role. We got thugs, we got gangsters, we got drug dealers. So you mean to tell me you couldn't get nobody, you couldn't get one of us to play us? You see how they cheated us out that bag? You see how they
didn't want it because one, the bag, two, they know that the energy will be down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's not. But what I'm saying. But that,
really care about the Stringer Bell character like you should have.
No, but The Wire. Okay, but but Breeze. The Wire was hot. The Wire was the hottest show out when it was out. Okay.
But a lot of niggas, if you talk to people on the street, especially if you go to Baltimore and you talk to niggas in Baltimore, niggas in Baltimore will tell you the Stringer Bell niggas the most inauthentic. Because he's supposed to be.
Okay, but it don't. Oh, but that. Okay, but Breeze, you missing the point. That's not the point. You went and got somebody else from overseas to play a nigga that you could have got right here to do that.
Yeah, I get that whole point. I know exactly what you're saying.
It ain't no black actors you could have got. Look, just like you got Wood Harris to play Avon. You got D'Angelo, what's his name, to play the one that played Avon's cousin. He got killed early. You got a nigga from out here to play Bodie. Okay. Okay, so why did you have to go? Why did you, again, you're talking about urban people, right? So you are cheating black people out of roles that's created about urban black people. Just like when you want to go get a black woman to play a role, then you want to go get Lupita Nyong'o to play an American black woman role. Well, why didn't you just get an American black woman? Hey, Breeze, Charlene says she's only hearing me.
Yeah. Do you hear me again?
Well, I can hear you, but Charlene says she can't hear you.
I went out and I came back in.
Okay. But yeah, what I'm saying is these people want our support. They want our support, but then when it come to the bag, you want to be stingy with the bag.
Yeah, it's the same way they picked Cynthia Erivo for the Harriet movie. And
you see what I'm saying?
It's the energy is off. They picking these people. It's not just the bag thing, but it's another.
That's why the movie flopped.
Yeah, it's a psychological thing too as well. Because see, the energy is gonna be off. They're not
right. And then look,
that we would feel because it's attached to our lineage.
And then look, this what else they did, Breeze. They started giving you that woman leadership shit. Like you remember, they made Captain Marvel a woman. Yeah. They gave you the woman king.
Yeah, that's feminism. That's
once you remember T'Challa in the Wakanda, T'Challa gone, Killmonger gone, so it was the girl they made the next Black Panther, right?
The funniest thing is I slept through both Black Panthers. That's how I knew
The first one was the dopest one. The first one was the dopest one.
woke through Killmonger. I was woke through Killmonger, but once they got him, I didn't never finish the rest of the damn movie.
Yeah, and Killmonger to me was actually the hero, but what I'm saying is, you know,
They made him the bad guy.
yeah, but what I'm saying is all these people want our support, like you see, black men are uneducated. We this, we that, the third. Yeah, but come vote for us. No, we uneducated, remember? We ain't shit. We the bottom of the totem pole, right? So why the hell you want support? Look, don't pull out your Harriet Tubman and you've been disrespecting us this whole time. Man, this motherfuckers be calling us bullet bags. I mean, just all kinds of shit. And now our women want us to support them being able to tear out our kids from their womb. Once you put your seed in that woman, she's basically telling you, you ain't got nothing else to do with it.
At all.
And it's like, well, wait a minute, you know, if we hadn't did this, you wouldn't be pregnant, right? What do you mean? How you tell me something that come out your body look just like me ain't got nothing to do with me? What kind of sense do that make?
Well, that's the power they've been given.
No, but that's the power they think they've been given. Really look at it, Breeze. What is they now, Charlize, you probably know this better than me. While they talking that doing with their bodies, what is a black woman's mortality rate when she goes in there to give birth? Don't more black women die giving birth than any other demographic? Don't nobody find that strange?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They've been we were the ones who were good at giving birth. Now we're the ones who are dying.
Come on, black women in particular have always been the most resilient woman on the face of this planet. And now you trying to tell me that women can't give birth without passing away, and y'all don't think, yeah, okay, all right.
So one thing that I don't understand about women is why do y'all keep fighting so hard to be equal to men? Like, y'all wondering why men don't want us to run the country, and it's because y'all logic make absolutely no sense. Y'all want to be equal to a man so bad, but we got a whole era dedicated to, I want to live a soft life. I want a man to take care of me. Like, if you want a dude to take care of you, living off a dude is equivalent to living with your mama. So you can't be sitting over here expecting somebody else to take care of your whole life, but you don't want to submit, but you don't want to do what they say. Y'all want to be liberated. Oh, I want to be liberated. I want to be able to do what I want to do with my buddy. And then when you have a whole bunch of kids and nobody's helping you and you crying, now you looking stupid. Nobody's signing up to take care of you and 3 or 4 kids. Y'all sound dumb. Y'all be wondering why they don't want us to run the country, and this is why. Y'all logic make no sense at all. I want to be equal when it's beneficial. Don't nobody care about no man. Men have a hard life. Your life could be easy as a woman if you know how to play your role. Y'all make your life hard, trying to be liberated and have all these babies and doing all this stuff y'all do.
There you go. These are from the mouths of women. This is not men saying these statements. That's a sister saying it. Why y'all out here doing all this extra stuff when you can have it easy as a woman?
Yeah, but Breeze, this is what I don't get either. Before feminism, most women were stay-at-home moms, right? Now, why would you fight for the right to go work in the workplace like men, then turn around and complain about you want a guy that can take care of you?
You there?
You remember a lot of women, you remember welfare was made because women really didn't work. And then when they men went off to war, they like, well, okay, he was the breadwinner. Like, okay, that nigga, he's at war now. What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, It wasn't even made for war. It actually was made during the time when a lot of women husbands were dying in those coal mines. So
Yeah, well, and war too though, because you remember back then, World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War.
well, you already got if your husband died, you automatically from the military received a stipend. So that
Right, but that's what I'm
that
saying.
didn't have nothing to do with welfare. Welfare
But
is something that came later on. It was created for women, especially white women whose husbands were dying in the coal mining areas.
yeah,
So
but
it
look,
was
but
always
Breeze,
something that
look.
started out for white folks first.
Yeah, but look, Charlize, y'all was at home because you gotta understand, you know how many men was going to war? You had men back then. We talking about the Korean War, the Vietnam War. You had Pearl Harbor. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was so many wars back then. When they went to Normandy, the men, the women were like, well, goddamn, because remember, it wasn't two jobs. Okay, so what I'm saying is now feminism comes, right? Feminism say we want to have the right to work. Okay, cool. Now fast forward to today. When you look at all these podcasts and you listen to these women, what are they saying? Oh, I want a man that can provide and pay all the bills. I want to be a stay-at-home. Well, you fought to be able to go to work. Make up your goddamn mind.
Yeah. Well, remember, feminism always been here because before World War II, we have in the 20s and stuff, and the early 1900s.
It wasn't in the black community.
We have the women's suffrage movement where they were sitting up there trying to make Ida B. Wells go against black men way back then, and our system was not falling for it.
Yeah, but if you pull up Gloria Steinem, she'll tell you that. I mean, she'll tell you it's a whole interview. She said that the CIA sent her into the black community in 1972.
Yeah, we know that, but it's always been active in our communities by then.
Yeah, but in the 20s, we really didn't have. I mean, it wasn't no big deal back then because those people knew the enemy. It wasn't no abortion.
It was a big enough deal that our sister Ida B. Wells wrote about it. That's what I'm trying to say.
But it wasn't
okay at that time, and she's like, "Wait, hold up, this is a threat to black community."
Okay, but Breeze, even in the 60s, feminism wasn't no big deal because black men and women were married at damn near a 90% rate. Okay, it didn't start. That shit didn't start affecting us. It didn't start affecting us until I want to say the 80s, because in the 80s, like I said, I graduated in 87. It was already Section 8 apartment buildings. That's why all them gangsters, like you had the women that had, the apartment and all that, and they used to really go inspect them apartments. It couldn't be it couldn't be no traces of a man living with you, or they was canceling all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when them kids, that's where all them Section 8. If you notice in any city, the Section 8 buildings is always the most dangerous apartment buildings to go to because it's women and they badass grown up ass kids and niggas who come screw them and then leave type stuff. But you had before you signed off for that, you was stay at home moms. Now you crying about not being a stay-at-home mom when you had it. You had all that shit at your disposal and you threw it away. You wanted to go to work. Now you sit up. Look, they bragging about the bad. We make more money than black men. Well, why are you complaining about when you got to spend it?
Yeah,
why are you complaining about when you got to pay bills?
Because they know it's capped. It's the same way you got Negroes running around like the black woman is the most educated. No, black women may have the most degrees. But as Neely Fuller Jr. said, just because you get a degree, that doesn't mean you're educated.
Now, the black woman is the most duped. Like, for example, really peep game.
Pretty much.
Look, back in the days, Only white women used to go get butt jobs because they wanted to have an ass like a sister, right? All of a sudden, for some reason, black women let Kim Kardashian come along and set the standard of ass. Now you got all these women killing themselves to get a BBL.
Yeah,
right?
BBLs are killing y'all.
Okay.
BBLs are killing
You got
y'all.
women, you got white women basically is who came up with that Botox because they wanted nice, full, beautiful lips like black women,
Most
right?
hated bronze was good, my brother.
What it do, champ? What it do? Most hated. What's good?
Black
But I'm
McBain in the
saying,
house.
but now look, Breeze, now you got black women that's going to get Botox, right? And it's like, well, wait a minute. White women were going to get that trying to look like y'all, but then y'all turning around and want to look like them. Serena done bleached her skin, right? We all see Serena done bleached her skin. I mean, if we could see it, I think Kelly Rowland did too. I think Beyonce did too. When you look at them when they came out, Nicki Minaj, all of them did.
Cake so. Go look at all their old pictures when they came out and then look later.
Right. They got blonde hair. Well, why do you? And they look at. Did you see what Nene Leakes just did to herself?
Yeah. Oh, Nene Leakes don't even look like the woman she was from beginning.
Man, who was that? I was right.
Yo,
Man,
wild shit, yo. That's wild. Wild work, man.
she up. Look, I saw her. I said, "Damn, she up there looking like Lil Beyonce."
Yeah, it's crazy.
She looked nothing like. I mean, if you seen her coming down the street and you didn't know she had that operation, like if you was in a coma and you was in a coma for 10 years and then you come out your coma and you come out your coma and somebody said that's Nene Leakes, you'll say that's a goddamn lie. Come on, Breeze. Look at Lil Kim. To me, that's not Lil Kim. I don't care what nobody.
Yeah, that ain't Lil Kim, man.
That ain't no Lil Kim.
What the fuck? That's little Ewok.
That's a leprechaun. She look like the little leprechaun.
She look like an
She look
Ewok
like
with a BBL.
Yeah, exactly. That. I'm like, nah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. That's not no. She don't sound like her nothing. You did what she do? Get a voice job too? That don't sound like no damn Lil Kim.
All fucked up.
Yeah, and they not finna tell me that.
When I saw her always, she said this white man was her guru. I knew she was over with that time. That was like in 2018. She was with this white guy. And she was like,
man, Eve, look, Eve.
He said that's Jigsaw. Yeah, Eve with that white man too.
You know what I'm saying?
She want her children to don't see color.
Man, I feel you, Black McBain.
He said that's Alvin.
Yeah, Alvin Simon, hell yeah, facts. Shit, nobody know who the hell that is, but you not finna tell me that's Lil Kim, no.
Hell yeah, we can't say that's who she is. That shit looks.
Nah, I'm not buying. Look, Breeze, I'm not buying that, champ.
Look, let's watch the crash out. Here they go.
Good morning. Good morning. We've talked the whole night. Good morning.
Who's actually gonna win this thing? I'm so pissed off.
Good morning. Good morning.
The bigotry and hatred. I might wake up a motherfucking slave. We're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends.
I hate this dumbass who can't shut his little pie hole apple.
Who the f is voting for him? You. How fucking dare you?
We are
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America.
I'm done with you.
This will break right. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will ever happen.
Wrong. Wow. As you can see, man, those videos are really. I didn't want to pull over the full videos because them videos are just too like out there. They wild. These people are crazy, and I didn't want to hear all that yelling and screaming. Yeah, a septum ring or a shaved head. We be drunk, Black McBang. We be drunk, my boy. Because it was nothing but a lot of septum rings and bonnets and all types of stuff.
But Breeze, let me ask you something. They don't know this man personally. I'm trying to figure out what exactly did he do that would cause a woman to do that. The man was president. Wasn't nobody complaining between 2016 and 2020.
At all.
We wasn't complaining about the border. We wasn't complaining about inflation. Niggas was throwing that PPP money all over the place. Nobody was complaining. It was no complaints. So now, fast forward today, what would make women crash out like that? Like, other than what the media did and gave everybody Trump deranged syndrome.
Yeah, they freaked them out.
What I'm saying? I'm like, what are y'all? What? It's not even that goddamn serious.
They buy into the Kool-Aid now.
Man. That wasn't even that serious.
The largest deportation in American history. We know he'll start that process on day one, but it's not so easy to deport millions and millions of people all at once. He said he will call up the military and government agencies to help him do this. He's also vowed to build detention camps and invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, which would allow him to expel, kick out alleged cartel members without a court. Trump doubled down on his immigration policies throughout his campaign and during his victory speech last night.
And on day one, we will begin the largest domestic deportation operation in American history. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that.
All right, News Nation's Southwest correspondent Allie Bradley is live in Arizona and joins us now. Allie, so there'll be a new sheriff in town, so to speak. When do you think we'll start to hear more specifics on how he's going to conduct this roundup and deportation? In the next coming days or weeks, or not until he gets into office?
Yeah, when he gets into office.
We know some of the details here, Elizabeth, with this kind of new sheriff with familiar policies, right? America voting to bring back some of the old things that we saw under the former president. So he is promising the world's largest deportation we've ever seen, right? Comparing it to Eisenhower, where he removed 1.3 million people. So how is Trump going to do this? Well, let's kind of break down what the now president-elect has been saying. He says that he's going to go after the roughly 1.5 million people who are in our country who have already received a final order of removal. These are people who the judge says, you don't qualify for asylum, you've got to go. But it's kind of on an honor system, and they didn't leave. So now, ICE is going to have to go in and find them and remove them. And then President Trump talks about removing the criminals. We know that there are hundreds of thousands of criminals that ICE has identified. They'll go after those individuals. Now, we also know that the president is on board with removing temporary protective status for some migrants, specifically migrants in Ohio from Haiti. He's saying he will remove that status. We know Senator Vance is also behind the president in kind of getting rid of that due process that these migrants do have that have a court date, because a lot of these individuals got NTAs, right? 2 to 6 years out that they're going to be in court for their asylum proceedings. Well, Trump and Vance are saying we're going to get rid of that. We're going to kind of use executive action to overrun that executive order, that due process rather. So we can expect to see that happening when it comes to these deportations. Now, Trump says he's also going to lean very heavily on local law enforcement. We just talked to Sheriff Daniels here in Cochise County. We're at the Border Command Center. We have local, state, and federal under one roof for the first time working together. But the sheriff is concerned on how they're going to help out the president in carrying out these deportations, because the president's saying we're going to lean on local law enforcement to find the people who don't want to be found. They know who these guys are. They know who's living in their community, so we're going to lean on them. But Sheriff Daniels is saying we're going to need to see support on that, because we're not seeing any specifics when it comes to how we're going to be supplemented. We're already underwater. We're already dealing with too much. So when it comes to Border Patrol agents that I've talked to, they say that the energy has completely shifted down here at the southern border, Elizabeth. They say that right now it's electric. They feel empowered to do their jobs. They are ready for Trump to be back in office so that they can be back out in the field. But take a listen to what was heard over the radios last night as soon as Trump won.
Kamala, you're fired. Get
All right, so Trump says he's going to hire 10,000 additional agents. Elizabeth, important for America to understand this because Bush, those hires that he hired after 9/11, they are up for retirement over the next couple of years. 8 to 10,000 people are going to need to be hired. So he's saying that, kind of promising that, but it's going to be necessary for him to hire those agents. Elizabeth.
All right.
Well, put that money to better use for a citizen. Time to get
Breeze.
them up out of here.
Breeze.
Go ahead.
Why are they trying to act like this country didn't import a shitload of slaves over here? Like they don't know how to move bodies now. Now all of a sudden y'all don't know how to move bodies.
They trying to play with us.
I mean, but you know, how is he gonna do that? Well, the same way you got us over here when we got over here. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they let you know how they got us over here. They used to tell you all the time. Now all of a sudden you want to act like, yeah, oh yeah, man, his trolling is God tier. I mean, really, if you look at Trump's campaign, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Trump actually told you his policies, right? And then, but most.
Verizon will take all your internet and
Can you hear me though?
It's like a rich neighborhood around here where they'll ship all the bandwidth. It's something with the bandwidth that they doing wicked around here.
But can you hear me though?
Yeah, they forget how to stack shit full of uneducated nobody. Yeah, shit, I don't give a damn if y'all brought a lot of them on planes. Stuff them full of the planes.
Right, that exactly, Black. This what I'm saying, Black. This what I'm saying. Now all of a sudden, y'all don't know how to move bodies.
A man
Show
who was
ass out of here.
paralyzed and bedridden was shot in his bed during an early morning home invasion. Investigators say the 28-year-old man was asleep when two masked men stormed through his bedroom and shot him. Detectives say the intruders forced their way into the first-floor apartment just before 3:30 this morning on the 4900 block of Duffield Street.
Two males pulled the window air conditioning unit from the window and they climbed in the window. And for some unknown reason, one of the perpetrators fired two shots, striking our bedridden victim 2 times in the torso.
Detectives say there was no argument or fight before the shots were fired, and when police arrived, the victim was conscious and transported to Temple Hospital. Police also say a woman and their 4-year-old daughter were home at the time but were unharmed. Now, the two masked men were wearing dark clothing and took off without taking anything at all. Police did find some security cameras in the area that may have captured video of the suspects, but of course, anyone with information should call Philadelphia police. Tam?
God damn, Philly, stop doing shit like that. Yo, the legend. GMT, tell them niggas to stop that. The legend to get on their ass. My bro in Philly. Okay,
Man, that shit is
more
crazy.
love from another sister. She loved that we fought the good fight. Yeah, and then we're going to have Kamala drinking. And then we're going to be out of this Beyonce. We're going to be back tomorrow for the Friday flip. I just know I had to console my daughter because them people at her damn school was scaring her and all that shit. So I had to, because she's like, I know you don't like to. She was like, but. Oh, he said, oh, Sean John Chuck Caboose. I don't know, bro. But yeah, I had to console my daughter because she came home all talking about people at her school scaring her. Like, I was like, you guys stop listening to all them white girls at your school. Stop listening to them.
Yeah.
Like, well, I know you don't like to, but can you cook me some pork chops? I'll feel better then. I was like, God damn you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know I don't like doing that, but I fried up some pork chops. I went and got us.
Hey, all them gangs in Colorado, they gonna get them motherfuckers. You heard me, Bree?
I want a little bit of pork. I don't hate on my kids. I try to tell them not to eat pork, but you know. They young. I'm gonna let them have what they want. While I'm not gonna be all like stringent on their asses. They want some. Go ahead. So daddy, and they know that daddy fried up real good. So I went, got her some pork chops, fried them up for her, and she gave me a big old
Hey,
hug and was happy.
hey, did you hear me though, Breeze? Did you hear me?
Daddy smile, but it's just funny. I feel like she just baited me, like, well,
Hey,
you cook this.
Breeze, can you hear
Men
me?
always know how to pull out their favorites. So I made her some stuffing, some gravy, all that
Hey,
stuff.
can
I
you
made
hear
her
me
some
though, Breeze?
pancakes. So
Can you
that's
hear
why
me?
I fell asleep and didn't get on
Can you
early
hear
like I
me?
was gonna get on. But I fell asleep because you a polo shirt. Yo, that's why I tell you, like the clothing that I see people wearing, that they made people wear these skinny jeans and all that so the immigrants will feel comfortable. That's why your kids is walking around in goddamn slides and slippers, because that's what the immigrants wear. I remember black women never wore fucking sandals in my life. They never really wore no damn flip flops like that. Now, you just see bitches with fucked up feet and them flat ass flip flops and that dirty bottom of their foot. That's how I know you've been walking around a lot. Cause I look at the bottom of your foot. Every time that flip flop go up and down, I'm looking. I'm like, oh God. She been walking all over the place. The bitch, she got soot foot. Like she been dancing in a goddamn, what you call that shit? The bitch got chimney foot. Let's go. So we can get our black ass up out of
B1,
here.
Native Black Americans.
Like I don't gotta be to work in the
I just
morning.
want to say, Foundation Black Americans, I'm so proud of us. This election marks our first movement where we've actually really made a difference in what is going on with our community. And our movement is really growing, and we have to really be proud of ourselves and celebrate this moment. Whether you stayed home, which I think we should stay home, or voted for Trump, that dude is not our friend. Please don't ever get that twisted. But whether you did either one of those, it was taking a stand and saying enough is enough. A lot of our people are still living in a Jim Crow mindset of saying we're just so excited that we can vote and that people are paying attention to us and acknowledging us. But we are in the future, and we are the evolution of the Native Black American. And we know that it's more than just getting people to pay attention to us, and it's time for people to do something for us. And so I'm so proud of us. Congratulations, y'all.
There you have it. Rocking Tom's shoes and wide ass cut off jeans pulled up over. He said she got the insomnia eyes. She looked like she was laid up. And yo, salute to brother Tariq. This is where we almost done. Cause this is something I'm glad he gonna stand on this and check this because these Latinos been going crazy.
Hispanic community, they have not suffered the same racism as us. In fact, not even now when they talk about black
At
and
all.
brown being attacked by the police. Many police officers are Hispanic, especially out here.
That's why
Many
I
of
said
these
all the
cops
dumb
are
Negroes
Hispanic.
out here like,
Yeah.
the Hispanics show who
Let's
they
never forget
really
that.
is. They
This is
been
why
showing you Negroes.
they're trying to rewrite history. This is why we got to get this other Hidden Colors film, because now they're really trying to double down and rewrite history, talking about all the things that the Latinos built. They built America.
Black McBain, you are fucking right. I don't like the goddamn B1 shit no more. I'm with you on that. FBA 1, that's it. That's what I'm going to be saying from now on. Because that B1 shit, you right. It just leave too many open avenues. That's why we've been arguing with them. Goddamn. Yeah, that AI don't have me die laughing. But Tariq is right on this because these people are trying to they're trying to rewrite our damn history. We better be careful with these damn people.
built. They built America. They were the ones building the railroads. They built this and built that.
They didn't
No, they
build
didn't.
a damn thing.
And they were not going through comparative discrimination. Nobody, the Hispanic community, they were never going through comparative discrimination over here. That's a bald-faced lie. That's why they had to make up something called Juan Crow. There was no such thing as no damn Juan Crow. That's something that they recently made up in 2008. During the Jim Crow era, there was no damn Juan Crow at all. That's why they had to make up something now so that it would justify them getting benefits that we're supposed to get.
Boom, there's our brother Tariq Nasheed dropping that fire. Go check out that full joint on his joint over there. Let's just see how Kamala ended this campaign. Go ahead, Kamala.
Hello? I don't know what to tell you, Barack. I have no idea where the money went, right? $20 million?
You right. That's how
Can you tell Beyonce to give me a call back?
Exactly. Look.
She can also just wire me. You know, technically she should pay me
not
back. She didn't even perform.
Joke right here.
This Offset?
The Democratic Party is trying to recoup some of this.
I thought you guys broke up. Can I talk to Cardi for a second?
She needs that
hey girl.
Back.
Yeah, listen. So here's the thing. You know, I didn't get elected. You didn't help me get elected, and you said you would. So I think that, you know, you should unburden that and give me my money back. Don't hang up on me. I will dog walk you, bitch. Hello? Hey, girl. And this is Big Sister General.
That laugh is killing me.
No, everything is fine. Listen, let me ask you a question. What do you think if you know, gave me my money back?
Yeah, there wasn't no Mexican.
Hi, Willie. You need a lawyer? Hello? I ruined my knees for that man.
Exactly. They lost them, tell people.
Nancy, stop calling me.
They lost the
No,
war.
stop calling me. Didn't you retire? You got your own problems, bitch. You need to just... Okay, look, I'm sorry. I take it back. Look, listen, can you teach me about the stock market? I don't know what any of that means. Look, how about I just give you my password and you bet on some stocks for me? I'm in a little bit of a financial pickle. I guess I shouldn't have said that they were at the wrong rally. It's all Big Mike's fault. Hey, Whoopi. Are you bitches hiring? Hello? Predator looking ass bitch.
Oh, God. Yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah, there were hella. That's why I be telling people there wasn't no Mexicans out there. The Chinese was big and heavy out there. Yeah, we already know. And foundational Black Americans was out there too. We already fucking know. That's why I said I want our brother to make that new Hidden Colors, and I sent him some email information about stuff that I think he should cover in there, and I think he's gonna be receptive to that stuff. It's kind of like what you sent right there, Black McBain. So yeah, we're gonna be here tomorrow night for the Friday Flip. I hope y'all tap in. Salute to Black McBain. Most Hated Bronze. You know our good big brother Big E coming in here dropping that fire. Our lovely sister Charlize. Anybody else that was in here that slid through that I didn't remember or see when you came through, I'm sorry about that. But always please make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe. That helps us out with the algorithm. We're gonna have a lot of good things coming because the holidays being good to us. That's why we putting in these hours. Because, you know what I'm saying, it's us. We're going to have this merch real soon. Yeah, you succumb to the insomnia, Blackman Bang. We appreciate you, brother, for coming through. We all gotta succumb to it. I'm gonna jump on this game for a little bit, but I've been asleep earlier anyway, so it don't matter to me. I can doze off for a little bit and still make it to work and get my shit popping. But that's how it is. I hope you have a good one. This been your boy Breeze Omega. Omega, that's Breeze, yo. Y'all stay up, man. We good.